All right, welcome back, everyone. Today's Tuesday, January 7th, and today we are getting into the NFL postseason bracket. Before we get into the picks, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps us out a ton. Check out the previous videos as well. I talked yesterday about how you can see here we finished the NFL regular season in the top 1%. It's literally insane. It was an unbelievable ride. Loved it. We're still making money. We finished off week 18 up 6 units, and that helped to push us into the top 1%, ranked 1,000 out of, I believe it was 1.1 or 1.2 million people that were in there. So it was awesome. It was a great feeling. We helped out all of our clients. And as if you saw in the video yesterday, I definitely say watch the whole thing. But we talked about because of that, we're offering 50% off all of our VIP packages for 24 hours. So go on my Winnable. The link is in the description below. Go there, 50% off all packages. That means you can get the whole year's pass for half off. You can get a whole month off. You can do the week, but honestly, the value isn't in the week because the week's only $97. So if you're gonna do 50% off, use it on the annual package or the month. But also too, because of this and because of the playoffs, college football playoffs, NFL playoffs that we're getting into, we're also offering a month free. And to do that, go on my Instagram, comment the football or a money bag emoji on one of the posts, and then my team will get in contact with you and show you how you can get a free month. So again, 50% off all sales. Might as well use it on the annual package. It's the best value because you can also just get the free month anyways, just by commenting the football or money bag emoji on my Instagram and following me. But yeah, no, that was that. That was great. And as I said, like, subscribe. It helps us out a ton. I appreciate it. And now let's get into the bracket. So I do like ESPN because people just love doing brackets in general. They've started doing brackets for I did a college football one, posted that. I'm doing pretty well in it. I had that upset for Notre Dame. Didn't see honestly Ohio State losing or beating Oregon, so that was crazy. They've been doing these, which I'm super excited to. I did it last night, and then we're gonna go game by game. Because I was realizing, because I forgot that they reseed. So when you see the bracket and a bracket reseeds, it starts moving around. So we're gonna go game by game, and it'll still change, and you'll kind of see how that goes. So starting off in the AFC, I don't have a lot of faith in the Texans. CJ Stroud played great last year, and he's played good this year, but he's definitely in a sophomore slump. And I think with the Chargers, they ended the season on a really strong note. Ladd looks great, Justin's in full swing, and Jim Harbaugh is phenomenal. So I really like the Chargers here. Now, again, this isn't indicative of how the spreads will go because the spreads are completely different. And again, I'll be posting all of our spreads for every single game in our VIP. So you want to get that. Again, we went up. Most people can't bet on every single game. They pick and choose certain games. We put money in aside on every single one, and we're still profitable, which is insane. We had a 60% clip rate for the NFL season. So go get that VIP. And so again, these are just straight winners, just who are picking a win, no spreads involved. Now we're getting over here. This one's easy. If the Steelers had finished the season the way they started it, this game would be a lot stronger. The problem is they kind of tailed off at the end and just really struggled. And we'll see what happens in the offseason. But I really like the Ravens here. The Ravens on the other side have been playing very strong, playing their best ball. I'm really hoping to see Lamar play well in the playoffs and kind of prove the doubters wrong, that he can win those big games. So again, I like the Ravens a lot here. Now we're going over here. Now this one's pretty easy, the Bills, but I do think the Broncos will give them more of a game than people think. The Broncos have played really well. I think they're honestly one of the better teams in the playoffs. And if you check out the short I made, kind of ranking how I view the different teams, you can check that out. But getting the Bills in Buffalo the first round is brutal. It's a brutal situation. So I feel bad, but that's just kind of how it works. So this one's kind of chalk, honestly. The first round, besides the Chargers, but I wouldn't be shocked if I think the Chargers are probably favored in this game, honestly, to be honest. But we got, again, Chargers, Ravens, Bills. Now over on this side, I think this game will be a lot closer than people think. I do think I have the Vikings winning it. But the Rams in the playoffs play great. Sam Darnold in the last game did kind of make me nervous because, he was missing wide open Jordan Addison several times. He was missing high on a ton of throws, which he doesn't normally miss. And so that was very strange. But, I mean, the two games that they, two of the, three games that they've lost were to the Lions. So I think they'll still do great, and I think they will end up beating the Rams. Now over here, this is probably will be the biggest upset that I have. I have the Commanders winning. So this is how you see like they kind of swap over because the reseeds that was kept throwing me off yesterday. The Bucs started the season off great, and they tailed off. Whereas the Commanders, they're building. Jaden Daniels coming out of college was who I believe was the best quarterback coming out of college. I watched him play. I went to a game at LSU. He was by far, you can just see he was the best player on the field. Dan Quinn's a great coach, and so I do think that they will be able to upset and beat the Bucs on the road. And over here, Eagles. Eagles are great. They've played phenomenal. They're a very strong team. I know people don't like Nick Sirianni, which I don't get. He wins games. I mean, there's a reason why his coordinators are constantly being, poached because he coaches them up. He coaches the players, the coaches. They all do well. And I think they'll win pretty easily, especially too. The Packers they just lost Christian Watson, which is a tough blow. And Jordan Love will play, but he is injured a little bit, which is tough. But I can't. The Eagles at home aren't going to lose this game. Now we're going back over to the AFC for the divisional round, and here I'm going Chargers. I know it's going to be one of those hindsights where the Chiefs end up just winning the Super Bowl, but they've looked really bad. Even though they win all the games, Mahomes finds a way to win. There's only so many times that they can do that. I think Harbaugh will run the ball. They'll be able to throw it. They'll be able to play balanced. I think this is where Herbert gets over that hump of finally beating, a good team in the playoffs and getting the win there. And I do like the Chargers in that game a lot. But who knows? The Chiefs they could just run all the way to the Super Bowl. But even the games have won, they're always close. They're getting bailed out by the refs. It's brutal to watch. And I think the Chargers win here. Next will be the Bills. This game will be probably one of the best games of the entire playoffs, Bills-Ravens. I think it'll be very close, but I think the Bills will take it over, especially too at home. Playing in Buffalo is not easy. It's probably going to be snowing, although, I know Baltimore has snow too, but it's different in it's different in Buffalo. I like the Bills a lot there. I think Josh Allen's played great. The two, MVPs. I know Josh Allen's probably going to win. I think it should be, honestly, between Lamar and Burrow. But, over the past 20 years, it's not the best player. It's kind of the best player who hasn't won it and is on the best team, which, disqualifies Burrow because they didn't make the playoffs. And it hurts Lamar since he already is too. Now, on the other side, Lions, I think they're playing top ball. And then I think the Eagles will win here. This game will be close. I just think it'll be tough for the Vikings to play in Philly. It's not an easy place to play. And I really like the Eagles there. Again, the Lions, the Commanders won one playoff. I mean, the fact that the Commanders are in the playoffs, it's a great win for them. Win one playoff game, that's great. But I think they're going to lose in Detroit. So now in the conference championships, I have the Chargers and the Bills, and then the Lions and the Eagles. Now over here, I think this game, again, will be closer than people expect. But I will go Bills. I think they're much stronger overall. They also have the experience. Like I said, the Chargers, if they win a game or two in the playoffs, that's a big boost for them. However, Josh Allen has been to the conference championship several times. They will win. They will make their way to the Super Bowl. On the other side, this game will be very close. The Lions were in it last year and they lost, and I think this year they finally get over the hump and get into the Super Bowl. Now, one bet I think that would be good, it's like in the futures market, is Lions to make it to the Super Bowl. Because to be honest, I think the better teams are actually in like Super Bowl like candidates are actually, the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Ravens. I think are three of the strongest teams. I know the Eagles are good, Vikings are great, but one future that I'm probably going to look at is the Eagles to win the NFC, because I think the Super Bowl will be tough, and so I think you get favored money on the conference championship. Now we have the Super Bowl here. This is in New Orleans. We have Bills Lions. This is the people's Super Bowl. This is what the people want, and this is what I truly believe will happen. And I going back and forth. It is tough, but I think I think I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna go Lions. I think they're the most balanced team. I think it'll be relatively high scoring. I think they finally get over that hump. They get there. They're a very balanced team. I know the Bills are great too. But either way, it's going to be a phenomenal game. It'll be very close scoring. So again, this is my bracket that I have. Let me know in the comments who you guys think are winning the AFC and NFC championships, as well as remember to like and subscribe. And like I mentioned, go over to Winnable, finish in the top 1%. You can get all of our college football picks, all of our for the playoffs. We have the Sugar Bowl video that I'll be posting soon. Orange Bowl video will drop tomorrow. Sugar Bowl will drop Thursday. So make sure you like and subscribe so you get those when they come out. And again, 50% off all packages for 24 hours. This sale ends at 9 p.m. tonight, so January 7th. So there's still 12 hours left. So get in now. Get the deal. It's 50% off. You get the whole year. Take care of it now. You don't have to worry about it for the rest of the year. You get all of our picks. Again, 6 units. We post NFL on every game. And we post spreads for every NFL game, which most people cannot do. They try to pick and choose, but we do the opposite. We can take everyone because we know why the lines are being placed a certain way, and we find the value, and we know how our strategy works, and it does work. Clearly it works. We hit it a 60% clip on every game, which is insane. And this number is actually lower because I actually missed. I didn't click some of them that I should have. So there's a ton of videos coming out. Plus, too, we're getting into March Madness, which is my second favorite season besides football season. And then we'll be posting baseball picks all summer long, NBA picks, NBA playoffs, NHL. We're mainly just focused on the NFL right now because this is our sweet spot, and this is what we just want to spend our time studying these games. But once the NFL, college football is over, then we'll get more into the other one. So get the whole year. We'll be posting every day. Winnable is phenomenal. Even if you just want the free picks, you get them sent directly to your phone, which is awesome. Every day we send the picks out. They get sent right to your phone, whether you're on VIP or just the freeze. And this is great. I mean, I used to be working in the office on my lunch break, checking the different games, seeing what I would like. This, you're going to, on your lunch break, picks will already be posted. You're going to check what we have, lock them in. We also, too, when we post them, let me show you guys an example. So here's an example. We'll send the link, and then you can just lock in the play on the app right there. You just click the link there, go right in there, and it works out. So yeah, again, appreciate you guys. If you want all the deposit codes, we have too. The links are in the description below. Like I always mention, Better, Vivid, Dabble, and Wanna Parlay. All the links are in the description below, so check those out. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.